Hi and welcome to Sorta Casual Games. My name is Jay.
Did you forget your name?
No, I'm fucking around. Right, hi everybody, welcome to Sorta Casual Games Podcast. My name is Jay, aka MrGhostProtocol.
My name is Karen, aka Freezergirl 77.
Yes, and this is podcast
number 2.
Yes, podcast number 2. So, you know, we're still early.
Still learning.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
We'll get better, we promise, we try.
Yes, we definitely will. Alright then, so...
We'll kick off with what we're playing.
Okay, so what are you playing?
I'm playing Spyro, still.
You're still playing Spyro from last week?
There's 3 games to play.
Okay.
So I'm still stuck on, well, not stuck, but I'm playing Spyro game number 1. And it's bringing back all of those lovely memories of dying really easily.
Really? Is that what's going to happen in Resident Evil 2, the remake? You could like just die?
I've never played Resident Evil.
Oh, you never played it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless, I'm probably
probably.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna die like multiple times. You know. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm playing right now. Spyro. I'm loving it. They've done it. Toys for Bob did a really good job with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I did read something today, the other week, that some people have complained there's no subtitles.
Oh really?
Mm.
Well, maybe
so
they
for
can.
Those hard of hearing gamers out there.
Well, maybe
they're missing out on all the narrative.
Well, maybe they can add that with the was it like with a patch or something?
I think they should, because I think it's a bit excuse me, I think it's a bit unfair.
Yeah, definitely. What? So is Spyro the only thing you've been playing since last week?
Yeah.
Really? No Tomb Raider. You still haven't played?
I haven't. No.
Nothing.
No.
No Detroit.
No.
No PS Vita.
No.
Nothing.
No. Very casual this week for me. Very casual. Clues in the name, you know.
Saying that, I can't particularly talk.
Yeah, but you have at least played.
Yeah, so I got to play the Shadow of the Tomb Raider's first DLC, The Forge. It was actually really good. Like, I'm not gonna front, but like I was saying to you the other day, I literally stumbled onto it. Was it by accident?
Yeah, but I'm glad you did, because otherwise I would never have known, because I just thought it was the challenge tomb.
Yeah, well, I haven't.
The menu.
I haven't done that bit in the menu yet. It's like I've only done it like the story bit in the game.
Okay.
And when I got to the hidden city, it said, "Oh, the forge was unlocked." So I just assumed that the forge was somewhere near the hidden city. So when I went back to go and like do some of the side quests and pick up some items I had forgotten, I literally like stumbled onto it thinking it was something that I had already like gone past but didn't do.
Okay.
And yeah, but the Forge is actually really good. I won't really go into it because I don't want to spoil it for you.
No.
And for everybody else that's probably watching and hasn't played it. But
how long did it take you to complete? And how many trophies are there in it? I'm assuming you got them all. Because you always do.
No, I haven't got all the trophies. I only got about 4 or 5 trophies, and I think altogether there's about maybe 8, 9, 10.
That's decent for a DLC, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you got to remember Horizon Zero Dawn, like the Frozen Wildlands, it had its own set of trophies.
Yeah, but that was like a whole game.
Yeah, I know, but that only had about 10, if I'm not mistaken, 10 extra trophies.
That was a big DLC though, surely. That was like a separate damn game.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was really good. Definitely good. So the Forge, that was cool. It took me about, I would say about half an hour maybe.
That's not bad.
You know, minus the dying.
How many times did you die?
Yeah, I died quite a bit, probably about 5 times. But but in terms of like the story, I mean, like the Forge gives you a bit of extra story, not with Lara, with another character, I won't really say, and it kind of fleshes out some of the other characters and stuff, which is really cool. Well, character, should I say. And like it's not really based on Lara in terms of the narrative, the story, but it's still really good regardless.
Cool.
And the actual tomb itself that you actually got to do, it's like, yeah, quite cool. I wouldn't say it's one of the hardest ones, but I would say it's in between the hardest and the easiest. Like it's like a quite average.
A medium then.
Yeah, like a medium. Yeah, a medium sized tomb, and with difficulty 2. So
okay.
Yeah, it's quite cool.
Well, maybe I'll get to that this weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What else have I been playing? I'm always playing a bit of Watch Dogs. You know, like riding around San Francisco, like, you know, shooting police officers, hacking people, robbing people's bank accounts and stuff, and
I know what you do in Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I just, what it is, it's like when I'm like, you know, just listening to music or watching YouTube or something.
You like to just go and shoot people.
Yeah, I like to just go on there and just, you know, run around and have some fun. What's it? I was actually thinking as well, like, Watch Dogs 2 actually don't have, was it New Game Plus?
Okay.
And that's kind of annoying. So if Ubisoft is watching this,
sure,
it's never too late to put a New Game Plus in Watch Dogs 2. Fucking hell. But anyway, yeah, man. So
I'm sure they're going to watch this. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what kind of like puts me off from replaying it, because I'm worried about losing all my data, which I'm probably going to lose if I start a new game. So what I've done.
Don't want to do that when you platinumed it.
Yeah, I know. So what I've done, but platinums will still stay. It's just all the saved data, all the leveling up and stuff. So what I've done is that I've backed up the save file. So one day when I actually do replay Watch Dogs 2, I can always go back and reinstall the old save file. So yeah, but I shouldn't have to do that. But it is what it is. So it's whack. But yeah, that's it. I haven't really played anything else. I haven't. Actually, I need to get back and play Zone of the Enders. So I kind of put that down to play Tomb Raider. And yeah, and I need to finish Tomb Raider Anniversary on the Vita, because I'm on the boss, like I said before. So I need to get around to doing that. So yeah, that's it really. I haven't really played too much. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're playing. So
what's next?
Awards season is upon us, it would appear.
Yes, it definitely is. So,
Joystick Awards have been and gone. So we're going to go a quick whip round the winners.
Okay.
The big winners. And there's some serious names.
Well, this is good because, you know, like I was saying before we came on here, you know, is that like this is, the joysticks is like the Golden Globe before the Oscars.
So this is
so
joysticks before the Gamer Awards.
Yeah, so it's a
which
vague.
We'll get to.
Yeah, it's like a vague, you know, precursor of what and who might be winning what. So yeah.
Okay. So we start off at the top. We'll kind of, should we just go through it all and just? We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, let's just run through it. We can.
So in my best announcement voice, best storytelling, God of War.
Okay.
Best competitive game, Fortnite Battle Royale. Yeah. Best cooperative game, Monster Hunter World. Best visual design, God of War. Best indie game, Dead Cells. Best audio, God of War. I'm sensing a theme. Still playing award, World of Tanks. Best performer, Brian Descartes as Connor from Detroit Becomes Human.
Yeah, so you would know more about that than me because you've played it.
Esports Game of the Year, no idea what that is. Overwatch.
Okay.
Best VR game, The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim VR.
Really?
Studio of the Year, Santa Monica Studio.
That does not surprise me.
Best new streamer, broadcaster. Oh, awesome. Brian Descartes and Amelia Rose Blair.
Yeah, because they went in.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, because they went in, especially on Twitch.
We'll get to that. Mobile Game of the Year, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds Mobile. No idea. PC Game of the Year, Subnautica. Big one, PlayStation Game of the Year.
God of War.
God of War. Don't know why I said it like that. Xbox Game of the Year, Forza Horizon 4. Nintendo Game of the Year, Octopath Traveler. Breakthrough Award, Unknown Worlds. Most Wanted Game, Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
Critics' Choice Award for Red Dead Redemption 2. Don't know why I'm saying it like that either. Lifetime Achievement Award, I'll leave to you to say.
Hideyaka. I can't pronounce his name. What the?
A really bad one. I'm sorry.
That's bad. From Software.
Someone, yeah. Outstanding contribution, Xbox Adaptive Controller. And then Ultimate Game of the Year, Fortnite Battle Royale.
What is Ultimate Game of the Year? Like, what does that even
The
mean?
game that is the best out of all others.
But how can it be?
Because the other ones are just... They've broken it down into PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. So that, Fortnite, which neither of us have ever played and don't ever intend to, is the Ultimate Game of the Year. And we're probably going to get hate for me saying that, but I don't care.
Okay. So let's talk a bit about the best storytelling.
Big win. Well, to be fair, the big winner of the night clearly is God of War.
Yeah, obviously.
Which, I haven't played, but you went in.
I have, but do you feel like there should have been or could have been another PlayStation exclusive or another game generally that probably should have got the best storytelling? Like, did you think, like Detroit Become Human, like, was way better in terms of the storytelling?
It's difficult for me to compare because I haven't played God of War and I've only seen parts of the bits that I was here when you was playing it. But it did seem like it had a good story to it. And I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. I mean, you can't compare Shadow to it.
No,
I don't know enough about Red Dead, although every single one of my friends is raving about that goddamn game.
Yeah, that's nothing as well, because like Red Dead Redemption 2, like a lot of people are breaking down hard about the game just across the board, with
hard.
story, with game, just everything.
There's no one I don't know. That makes no sense. Everyone I know that plays games and plays PlayStation is playing Red Dead.
Yeah, but PlayStation's on both consoles.
Yeah, but most of my friends...
and on PC too.
Apart from one, most of my friends play PlayStation. And they're all playing Red Dead. Friend of mine at work recently put a 12-hour shift in.
Yeah.
On Red Dead.
See, like the only person I know who's playing it is Jonathan.
Was he going in?
He looked like it. I saw him last night on on PlayStation.
Okay.
So
we're kind of going off topic.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's a bit hard because I've only played a certain amount of games this year, but out of all the games I've played this year, God of War,
it made an impression on you, didn't it?
Yeah. It was an amazing. I mean, it was an amazing game, especially the storytelling. And it was very. It was quite clever the way it did it as well.
I mean, it's won like 4 awards: storytelling, visual design, audio, and the PlayStation Game of the Year. So.
Yeah, but that's nothing as well. But anyway, we won't get to ask you. Anyway, so the best competitive game, Fortnite Battle Royale. To be honest with you, I don't play it, but I know a lot of people that do play Fortnite, and
they go hard on it.
And I'm not a big fan of it, but I can see why people play it a lot. I can see why people like it a lot, and I can see why that game's made a lot of money. So much so, like, and in terms of the impact, you got like so many other games trying to do battle royale just to try and emulate that, whether it's for financial gain or for whatever.
Got the crossover so everyone can play together.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just more talking about in terms of the most competitive game, and I think that's fair enough, especially when you got a lot of games that's like trying to emulate that battle royale thing. So yeah, I mean, I can see that. What
about indie game? Do you know it? Heard of it?
What?
Dead Cells.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't remember, so I can't even really speak about Dead Cells. Best cooperative game, Monster Hunter World. Jonathan played it quite a lot, and Ladgy's played it as well, and they both said that it's like really good, especially with the co-op. It's really, really good. The way apparently you can just jump in and jump out of games, like of people's matches. You can have a team.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Play together. Like, it's meant to be really good. I can't really speak too much about it because I haven't played it, but I can only say what they've told me, and they said that in terms of the co-op, it's definitely up there. Definitely up there. I mean, like, the way they make it sound, that is, the co-op is just as good as playing by themselves, just playing the story. So, yeah.
Okay.
Best visual design for God of War. You've seen it, so you can talk about it.
It's a beautiful game.
Yeah, all I would say, the game is beautiful. Santa
Monica did a good job.
Yeah, they did an amazing job. But what I will say is that you can hear my PS4 Pro working hard. you can hear the machine working hard. So, but you understand why. You can see why the game is, because the game is just stunning. Very rarely I've seen any screen tears in God of War, and in terms of loading in and out, no glitches.
Okay.
I mean, so
didn't need a lot of patches to update it.
There was a few, but I don't think there was any major issues. Well, I didn't experience any major glitches or issues, especially with the graphics. And most of the patches were more quality of life, and with the new game plus, which we all wanted and they gave to us, so can't complain about that. But yeah, like, graphically, game is amazing. But at the same time, Detroit Become Human looked really good. That looks really, really good.
It is a very stunning game.
I touched the demo. I got to play the demo. I haven't played the game, obviously, like yourself. You can speak more about the actual game and the way it looks.
It's beautiful.
But
it's the best. What sort of game is it? Decision-based game? The best quality visual storytelling game that I've ever played. Hands down.
But also Red Dead Redemption looks really good as well.
Oh yeah.
That game looks really good. So I'm quite surprised that,
Well.
But I don't know if this is more to do with also how well it's done. Because God of War's been out for quite a while, and Red Dead Redemption just come out. Even though it's made a shitload of money.
17 million copies or something stupid.
Yeah, they've
already
made. Yeah, but Rockstar, it's they just do what they want to do. They're pretty much shitting out money right now. No, that's how it goes with their games right now. They're just they're on that level, that upper echelon. So, but yeah, but Rockstar looks really good. So, but God of War, okay. Best audio. The soundtrack for God of War is sick. I've got the soundtrack because I got it with the collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really good, especially the Valkyrie. Was it the theme tune for the Valkyrie battles? Godlike.
Personally, I prefer Detroit Become Human. That's an actual game track I actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah, along with Watch Dogs 2, but yeah.
There's a couple of theme. I think it's like Marcus's and Kara's and pardon me, and Kara's and what's his name? The other one, Connor. Yeah, Marcus, and Marcus, and the intro music. I like that.
Oh, the intro
music.
Sick.
But when I was going through the music, like the theme and stuff, I couldn't really get into it. But I don't know if it's because I didn't get a chance to play the game. But and I'm trying to think, what else have I played this year that's had really good music. I can't really think of anything that's really stood out. It's just them two, to be honest with you.
Okay.
What's that? Still Playing Awards, World of Tanks. Yeah, I think that. I could have easily seen Fortnite because people are still playing Fortnite.
Well.
Or you could say Overwatch. You could say God of War. I think it's kind of a bit. It kind of depends on what's your game, or how big the online.
Well, I don't know anything about World of Tanks. So.
Yeah. I don't really know much about it anyway. Best performer.
Brian Descartes.
Your boy.
My boy Connor. Oh, I'm really pleased that he won an award, because this man has gone from basically being no one to possibly one of the most high-profile Twitter, Instagram, Twitch broadcasters.
Yeah, he's gone in.
Ever. He worked hard to promote this game, and
him and his wife.
He wasn't his wife when they because she's in the game too. They got married after.
But they are now. So
his performance as Connor, who's one of the main protagonists in Detroit Becomes Human, it's outstanding. It really is, and to be honest, I'd love to meet him.
Okay, but don't you think the voice actor that played Kratos was really good?
Boy. I can't go as deep as you.
Boy.
Yeah.
Or what about was it Carmilla who played Lara?
Yeah.
Yeah, But
I'll still stand behind Brian.
So Brian?
He had a hard job. You haven't played the game, but you'll understand once you play it. He had a hard job to do. He had to convey a lot.
Okay. Yeah, actually, I do need to play it because I played the other, so I will get around to playing it. I definitely will.
You will.
Yeah.
You definitely should.
Definitely will. Okay. Esports Gamers of the Year.
Don't understand that one.
Game of the Year.
Overwatch.
I don't really watch too much esport apart from if it's like the fighting games like Tekken, Soul Calibur, Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm more into the beat 'em up, then.
To be honest, when I first
multiplayer.
saw the trailers for Overwatch, I got excited. I wanted to play it, but for some reason, my interest died.
Yeah, see, I could see it probably being the game of the year because I know it's been quite a very popular game for quite a while. But at the same time, I could easily see Fortnite there as well.
It's not.
Yeah, obviously not. But I'm just saying. Best VR game: Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim VR. Haven't played it. I've seen it. It looks good. I'm not going to dispute
do you
it.
think it's the best?
But I haven't played any new VR game that's come out this year.
We don't. Really
was it apart from Astro? Was it you played the demo of Astrobot, and that was quite cool.
That needs to win awards.
Astrobots is quite cool, and I didn't get a chance to play that. Was it that Firewall game? I didn't get a chance to play that.
0 Hour, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't get to play that, so I can't really speak on it. So if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But Studio of the Year, Santa Monica.
Would make sense for them to win it with everything else that they're winning.
Yeah, it does, but there's still a big argument. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm happy that God of War is winning a lot of awards with the Joystick Awards, but at the same time, I would have thought that Red Dead Redemption might have taken half of it or taken a bit more because of how popular that game is and how good that game is and how much that game is sold and how people are still rinsing that game now. And we are talking about this year, so I would have thought, maybe we could just go down to something that best PlayStation game of the year. How do you feel about that?
The what?
Best PlayStation game of the year.
God of War.
Yeah.
I have no problems with it.
What's it? So you don't think Detroit should be game of the year?
It's never going to win that. As much as I love it, I don't think it's ever going to win a game.
What do you think it's based on? Do you think it's based on how much the game sold, or do you think it's based on how well received it was by the critics and by the gamers?
Probably a little bit of everything, to be honest.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder. You know that.
I mean, God of War sales, they topped 5 million in the first month, which is nothing when you compare that to Red Dead.
We've got Xbox Game of the Year. Forza Horizon 4 racing game.
I'm not a Forza fan. I've seen it.
Was it this isn't really that surprising because what other exclusive titles does Xbox have?
Nothing.
Not much. But Forza is a really good game and it looks stunning. Now the game looks stunning. I'm not gonna lie. If I was hard into racing games, I'd be on that Brown Bread and yeah. Anyway, but chocolate spread. But the whole point is that they don't really have much to really pick. So Nintendo Game of the Year.
Never heard of it.
Autopathic Traveler.
Scroll down.
Never heard of that game. Breakthrough. No.
Most
Wanted. Cyberpunk.
Yeah, baby.
I think after that 45-minute trailer, or however long that gameplay footage
I
was,
want that game.
that
now.
that doesn't surprise me, but I would have thought there would have been a probably a stronger case for maybe The Last of Us 2.
Clearly not.
Personally, I would have thought there would have been, but maybe people are just more just in general.
Well, to be fair, with all the controversy around The Last of Us 2, because let's face it, that there has been some, and with Naughty Dog in general, it doesn't surprise me that this game is standing out.
I actually wasn't going to say that. What I was going to say that because Last of Us 2 is a PlayStation exclusive, even though you've got more people who own a PS4, in general, Cyberpunk is on both consoles, hopefully PC as well, which means you're going to get more people wanting it. So therefore, if the majority from all their markets are like, yeah, that's the game, then obviously it's going to be the most wanted game.
I want it now, and I want a release date ASAP, please.
The Critics' Choice Award, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, because everyone's waxing lyrical about that game, so that doesn't surprise me. The game's just come out, so that makes sense. Let's see, Ultimate Game of the Year. I don't know about Fortnite Battle Royale. I don't know about that. But no,
it's
I mean,
got to be based on the amount of players
and money it's making, maybe, and because it's cross-platform. You got more.
It's got the kids.
Yeah, was it a bigger gamer base, and the kids begging their parents for money to buy stuff.
Give me money.
Mummy, daddy, can I borrow your credit card? I'm joking. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think that I would say probably 80-85% of this list is about right for my personal opinion. There's a few things that there's a strong argument, a strong case to of it going to another game or going in another direction, but yeah,
the question is, will it translate into the Gamer Awards? Because the nominations have been released, voting is open. I believe it's
we need to vote,
scheduled for, I think it's the 3rd of December. I may be wrong, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but we need to vote.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I know.
We all do. If you want your games to win, vote.
Yes.
So I didn't pick out every single category because we'd be here for hours and hours and hours, and then the people at home would be falling asleep. So I just went for the blue ribbon nomination awards, and the ones that interest us, I suppose. Sorry.
Okay, or the ones you think that's going to interest everybody, the majority.
Maybe.
Yeah. Alright. So what are they?
So the big golden one, the Game of the Year. So the nominations are Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man. You will sense a theme in all of this. Monster Hunter World, Red Dead Redemption 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Okay, and this is for Game of the Year, yeah?
This is Game of the Year. From what I saw, they don't have individual PlayStation, Xbox. It's just purely Game of the Year.
Yeah, but I think that's how it should be anyway.
The only game that won in the Joystick Awards in terms of Games of the Year per individual console is God of War.
And Xbox.
The Xbox game is not there. The Game of the Year.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, of course.
So,
what do you?
I'm going to say it's going to be between God of War and Red Dead.
Yeah, but Spider-Man.
I fear that Red Dead may just.
I think
it's coming out that these Game Awards are a little bit later.
To be honest with you, I actually think you're right. I think it's got to be out of God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. To be honest with you, if
what would you like to win?
God of War,
me
personally.
Too. Me too.
But I haven't played Red Dead Redemption, so obviously I'm gonna be. I'm gonna show favoritism.
Yeah, but this is about us. It's not about what.
Yeah, I'm just saying, isn't it? So I'm making it, transparency. Yeah. So God of War.
Okay.
Is it? What do you think is going to take it?
God of War. I want God of War to win it, but probably Red Dead Redemption will win it.
Yeah, that was it. That's what I think is going to happen too.
It all depends.
Yeah, but okay.
So next category I chose was Best VR AR Game, because we do have a VR and we bloody love it. Astrobot Rescue Mission. Super cute.
Yeah.
Beat Saber, Firewall 0 Hour, Moss, and Tetris Effect. Now the only one we've touched upon, and that's only the demo, which we both loved, was Astrobot
Rescue Mission. Yeah,
that's going to be a super cool game.
Yes, but I got to play a little bit of Tetris Effects, but I didn't get to play it in VR. I'm an idiot, because when the demo came out, I think it was like I think it might be in beta. I can't remember, but it was like a timed one, so you could only play it from, I think it was like for a couple of days, and for some silly reason I just didn't think to try the VR. I know, but I've played Res Infinite, especially Area X, and that looks beautiful. And basically,
we love Res Infinite.
Yeah, so basically it's like Res Infinite but playing Tetris. So yeah,
you're selling me on it already. I'm a Tetris fan.
Yeah, I know. But
I played a little bit of Moss, the demo. That was kind of like on the same.
Did you?
Yeah. You were here because I played it in this house.
What's that? I don't remember.
Anyway, it's kind of like the same effect as Astrobot.
Really?
You're looking down on him, the little mouse.
Oh, okay.
And you can see where he's going and you control him.
Oh yes. I remember now. Yeah. But I prefer Astrobot personally. But
the one that everyone loves though is Firewall. That one's been
touted to actually get.
The reviews for that one have been excellent.
Okay. But the reviews for Tetris have been good. Like I've been seeing
it's only just come out.
Yeah, I know, but I've been seeing like no less than 7.5. I think.
Yeah, I think Firewall possibly tops that.
Okay,
and
so
I think probably Firewall will take this one.
You reckon?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about Beat Saber, unfortunately.
I think Tetris might. I don't know. Probably, yeah. I'll say Tetris. To be honest with you. But again, I'm only going by what I've heard and what I've played. So that's it really. Tetris, yeah.
Best action game: Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2, Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11.
Listen,
you're a big Destiny fan, right?
No, I'm not. After the first one, I was done. I've had enough.
I've seen
Bungie Activision ain't getting no more of my money.
I've seen some of the Far Cry games. I've not seen 5, but I have seen.
No, I think it's got to be Call of Duty Black Ops 4, because when it came out, it got quite good reviews, especially compared to the previous ones. I think Call of Duty's going to grab it.
Let's say we're not endorsing any of these games. This is just our personal opinions. We're not being paid to advertise these games, by the way.
My money.
Just putting that out there, just in case someone thinks. Now the next category, I'm not sure why they've done this. So we've just had best action game, and now it's best action/adventure.
Yeah, I think they're trying
the same.
Yeah,
like as if they're trying to squeeze in a.
I think they're trying to I think that they have an idea of certain games that are probably going to win certain categories. So I think because, like, say Red Dead Redemption, I think because let's just say Red Dead Redemption, like let's say God of War wins a lot, but I think the reason why they're doing it like that is to give other games more of a chance, like Red Dead Redemption or Spider-Man, or Assassin's Creed Odyssey maybe.
Maybe.
But that's just them being slick.
But
like with the categories.
The nominations read as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, And Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Why
the only nomination for them in the entire awards.
No way. No.
You don't have all of it there, but I've been through all of it, and this is the only nomination. So that kind of says a lot about how people feel about Shadow.
I'm not going to lie to you. That actually doesn't surprise me.
No, you wouldn't. But
no, I actually like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I'm saying I can see why. That doesn't actually, this doesn't surprise me. So I get it.
So who do you think is going to win? I don't think Shadow will win it.
I think God of War, Red Dead Redemption.
Again.
Yeah, only because of the way they're trying to do it. Like with the action game, look. Like game in the I think it's gonna be out of them two. Personally, no, I can't see Shadow of the Tomb Raider taking it. Spider-Man, everyone liked it, but at the same time, there was a bit of grumblings about certain things about the game. It was a lot of people saying the game was a little bit repetitive.
Puddlegate.
What?
Puddlegate. People will know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know. Yeah, it's God of War and Red Dead Redemption for me. And I would probably say I'll probably say God of War.
Okay. We'll see. And the last one I chose was Best Fighting Game. And there's 4 nominations for this. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Soul Calibur 6, Street Fighter 5 Arcade Edition. Now, you're the fighting game person out of the two of us.
Yeah, I think it's going to be out of Dragon Ball Z Fighters and Soul Calibur.
I've seen Soul Calibur. It intrigues me.
Yeah. But I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to grab it.
You loved that game, didn't you?
Yeah, but it's like they're always tweaking it. You get patches, new characters. Like they're keeping people interested, which is the main focus. And Soul Calibur's just come out, and I don't know how well that game's done so far. And I know that if this game doesn't do too well, we're never getting another Soul Calibur again. But I would say a lot of people that probably play Tekken probably be interested in Soul Calibur, so I'm going to assume that is done and continue to still do quite well. But I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to grab that, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's the categories that I chose. Believe the show is early December.
Yeah. Well, we need to vote, and everybody out there, you need to vote for the game that you want to win. It's very important. So everybody vote. Do
your bit.
Yeah, man. Do your bit. So what's next on the agenda?
Well, I thought it would be...
I'm joking.
I hate you sometimes. Games that we're excited for 2019.
The games that I am excited for is Cyberpunk, Last of Us. That's what else? Ghost of Tsushima. And what else is there? Devil May Cry 5.
Days Gone.
I always forget that, but yeah.
And you're forgetting the last one, Control, which is your game, not mine.
Yeah, but you know what? Like with Control, it's like it's piqued my interest, but I haven't seen anything that's like, yeah, I definitely want to play that game.
But bearing in mind, we've only got 3 actual release dates for those games. Some of those games are coming out next year. So Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 5, and Days Gone, we've got a release date for. The rest of them, we don't even know if they're coming out next year.
Yeah, and
we're hoping and praying they are.
Yeah, you got to remember, Days Gone got pushed back as well.
Yeah, it should have been February.
Yeah, it got pushed back.
So I've got I'm playing Resident Evil for quite a few months.
Yeah, see,
because I've got nothing. You've got the Devil May Cry in March.
Yeah, June, March, April.
See.
Yeah, that's like
if Days
3
Gone
games.
had come in February, then I would have been happy.
Was it? Yeah, but dude, to be honest with you, I think like Cyberpunk's probably coming out 2020.
But it's ready. How can you release a 45-minute trailer?
It's not ready.
Of gameplay.
It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready.
But Ghost of Tsushima, oh my god.
Yeah, I think that might come out the end of was it like 2019 or maybe early 2020? That this is what I'm thinking.
If no one's seen a trailer for Ghost of Tsushima by Sucker Punch, then you really need to go and check it out because it just looks
and The Last of Us
blowing.
And The Last of Us.
Yep.
Like, what do you think?
I'm not dissing The Last of Us 2 because I am a massive.
No, but when do you think it's gonna come? Personally, like when do you want it and when do you think it's gonna come? Like that's two. Like two separate things.
Well, like with all of these games, I want it now. Realistically,
No, you wouldn't. Because if you had all these games right now, you wouldn't play them. So it's a good thing that
I'd be in a dark hole playing all of them. Realistically, probably back end of next year.
You reckon? For Last of Us 2? Okay. Yeah. I can probably see that. I can definitely see that. No, I just think that. So to be honest with you, I actually don't mind how long they take, as long as we get in this generation, but whatever time they need to take to make any of these games, apart from the, first three that's got a release date, I'm perfectly fine with, because rather than make a relatively finished game in a time when we get a lot of games that are not finished that come with crazy big day one patches, so yeah, I'm fine with that. Just as long as we get in this console cycle.
I must admit, out of the three that have a release date, I'm most excited for Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, me too.
As you know, I really like the Resident Evil games.
It's Resident Evil and Devil May Cry for me. They're like this.
But I haven't played Resident. I never played the 1998 version of it. You have.
Yeah, I know.
So for me, this is like a brand new game.
Yeah.
It is a brand new game because obviously, from what I hear, they've changed around.
Yeah, they've changed a lot of it. So even for people like me,
the bits that you're expecting are not going to be in the parts that you're.
Yeah, and I like that. And I definitely like that because, it brings something fresh and new to.
What they had to, and they changed it. It features the over-shoulder third-person shooter gameplay.
Yeah,
it wasn't in the original.
Yeah, so basically it's like Resident Evil 6 or Revelations 2. Yeah. Like I like that, or like 4.
Obviously, that wasn't in the original, so it should make the gameplay nicer.
Yeah, it looks good. I sent that video? Was it last night? I sent it to you. Have you watched it yet? Where it was like a 15-16 minute gameplay.
No, I haven't.
It's called like PlayStation Underground, and there's like a 15-16 minute gameplay of it, and yeah, sick. You need to play it. Why you watched it, man? What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Sending you video, you don't even watch it.
Busy cooking.
Anyway, but yeah. Hold on a second. So how come Death Stranding's not there?
The Crazy Man game, the walking game.
Oh, what, the walking simulation?
Yeah, the walking simulation game.
Hideo Kojima, yeah. Now Death Stranding, yeah.
You can mention it.
Okay.
You can talk about it.
Well, I wouldn't have put on here, yeah, especially for 2019, because I don't think this game's coming out
ever.
No, it is gonna come out, but I think it's coming out on PS5. Like, was it the way he is when he makes these games? Like he likes to take his sweet time. Like they basically just written him a blank check.
What's the game about, Jay?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
If anyone knows what Death Stranding's about, put it in the comments below because we'd really like to know.
I've tried to watch some like YouTube videos of some YouTubers breaking down what they think it's about, but no, I still don't know what it's about. It's just all these it's all these
madnesses.
Concepts and ideas of what they think.
The fella is fucking crazy.
Yeah, but genius.
Yep, probably.
High level genius? Was it high level genius individuals? I've got a bit of crazy, or they're antisocial, or something. They got this weird. They always got a weird quirk about them. That's what makes them so.
Bit of crazy.
Genius, like, that's what makes him godlike. And Hideo Kojima, like, Actually, it will be interesting to see him make something completely different other than Metal Gear and Son of the Enders. And yeah, I know he's done stuff like Castlevania and whatever, but this will be like, other than PT, which is a godlike demo. I'm so pissed he never got to make that fucking game. But
I still have nightmares about that game.
Yeah, well, I'm one of the lucky few that still got the demo.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, so it'd be interesting to see him make something completely different from the norm. So it'd be interesting. Like, that's what's got me more intrigued, is even though I don't know anything about the story, which I think is a bit, a bit like a letdown, but I still think, still holds a bit of interest because I want to see him. Well, I want to see what he does. That's basically it.
I'm intrigued by Days Gone, very much so. I know you're still surprised that I'm into this game, but
no, because you like Sons of Anarchy.
I like Sons of Anarchy,
and you like
Last of Us.
Yeah, and like Last of Us and zombies, and
it does have a Last of Us feel about it, apart from the fact that it's a dude on a bike.
Yeah, and they're not called clickers; they're called freakers.
Yeah, and
which is like
to be honest, some of the gameplay that I've seen when the freakers come, oh my god!
Yeah, that looks cold. That looks serious. That's like, oh shit!
I think I'm gonna die.
Shut up! The bike, like I can see that on the bike, like that's what's gonna be going on.
It's just a shame it's been put back from February 22nd to April 26th.
Yeah,
but it's by a studio that I've not really heard of, Ben Studios.
No, they made the remake for Uncharted Golden Abyss on the Vita.
Yeah, and you know how I feel about that game.
But you haven't even played it anyway.
I didn't like it very much while I saw it.
So that's the only thing that I know that they've made. That's it.
Do you want to talk about your boy Dante?
There's nothing to talk about. He's godlike / demon-like.
To you?
Look, to me, to Jonathan, to the individuals that played Dante, like, this is the real Dante. The only concern I have about this game is the fact that the same people that made Devil May Cry 4 is making this, and even though they're using the RE engine and the game looks amazing and what I've seen so far looks really good, in my personal opinion, I thought Devil May Cry 4 was quite boring.
But what about the in-game purchases?
Yeah, but they had it in maybe like the HD remake. Yeah, the HD remake had it of Devil May Cry 4. They had like in-game purchases. If it's like that, like how it is in Devil May Cry 4, then it's fine. But if they make it like to the point where it's near enough impossible for you to just level up normally in the game, like kind of forcing you to have to get these in-game purchases, these microtransactions, then I've got a big problem with it. And that's one of my major concerns. The other one is because I'm hoping, even though the game looks amazing, because I remember when Devil May Cry 4 came out, that game looked amazing, but that game was boring as fuck. The best thing about that game is that it looked good and had a godlike soundtrack, and the fact that you actually got to play Dante like eventually. But I don't like the way like like they portrayed Dante's character. He seemed more of it seemed like a Power Ranger at times, the way he would carry on, a bit too silly. And Neuro, like he was a bit of a dry character, screaming after his woman all the time. Kyrie. Like, that's all you heard from him. It was just ridiculous. And yeah, so I'm hoping that we're not going to get the same thing where the game looks good, got a godlike soundtrack, but in terms of like the story and the gameplay, it's not that great. But what I'm seeing so far of the gameplay, it looks good. But I feel like with the gameplay, it needs to be at least on the same levels of Bayonetta in terms of the system. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, this game needs to be on that level.
Okay.
And if it's not, then I think for me, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. It doesn't have to be the same game. It doesn't have to do all the same things, but the system needs to be in depth, like Bayonetta, like Devil May Cry 3. And if it's not, then that's a big problem. That's a big problem for me. So yeah, but I'm still very, 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 very interested in this game. I can't wait for this game.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll probably come back to games we're excited for as we learn more over future podcasts.
Yes.
But for now, We have another subject to talk about.
What's that?
This is rather coincidental actually, on the 5th anniversary of PlayStation 4, Sony decide to announce that they're skipping E3 next year.
Yes.
Now, I'm a little bit confused by this, but don't know. Apparently they'll be exploring new and familiar ways to engage our community in 2019. Not quite sure what that means.
I do.
As the industry evolves, Sony Interactive Entertainment continues to look for inventive opportunities to engage the community. PlayStation fans mean the world to us, and we always want to innovate, think differently, and experiment with new ways to delight gamers. As a result, we have decided not to participate in E3 in 2019. We're exploring new and familiar ways and can't wait to share our plans with you.
Is that it?
They were asked if they're going to be holding, off-sites similar to how EA and Xbox have been handling E3. They just haven't said we will not activate or hold a press conference around E3. From the sounds of it, what they want to do, not that we know what it is that they want to do, they don't have enough time to bring it to E3.
Bring what to E3 exactly?
I don't know. What they said is they're looking at events as a whole and how we can speak more to our fans and continue to wow them. The timing of PSX and E3 didn't allow for that, but there's lots of exciting things to come and we hope to share shortly. Some of our biggest games will have key milestones next year, so we'll work hard to blow those up.
Yes, what do you think?
Well, it's one of two things, isn't it? They just don't have anything for E3 next year, or the things that they want to do for E3 next year, they don't maybe have the space to do it.
The space?
I don't know. They're talking about new and inventive ways of doing it, or they're just so far up their own arses and they're just saying fuck you to Xbox and Nintendo, saying, well, you can have it, we don't need it.
Okay.
I think it's a shame. Will it mean that less people will watch E3 because PlayStation aren't there?
No, I'll watch it same way.
I don't care about Xbox and Nintendo. Sorry.
There are certain things.
The main thing I look forward to is watching PlayStation.
Yeah, but there are certain things that I am interested in. I'm always interested to see what Xbox are going to do, because I think that if they can come up with,
or maybe Xbox have got some big announcements.
This is what I was about to say. If they've got new announcements and stuff to improve their service, or new games, or updates on the new studios that they've acquired, then that'd be cool. But in terms of things like new announcements, in terms of their service, it'd be quite interesting, because I think that Xbox are gonna not dictate, but they're kind of trying to lay down certain blueprints with say the Xbox Scarlet, with things that they want to implement. And I think the reason why that's good, because I think some of it, the backwards compatibility, what we're hearing in the ether, the rumors about how PS5 is going to just have a normal backwards compatibility for PS4 games, like how the Xbox One has now for the 360.
Yeah.
That's come because of what Xbox has decided to do with theirs. And so in that way, it kind of has me interested to see what Xbox is going to do, because it has me thinking, okay, well, PlayStation are going to see certain things, and they're going to see how well it's been received by the gamers, and they'll be like, okay, we like that, we don't like this, we like that, okay, maybe we should incorporate that at the next show or when we bring our next console. So it's always a good idea to see what the competition is doing anyway across the board, even Nintendo. But you know what I mean, it's always good. But
do you not think it's a mistake for PlayStation to not be there?
No, because if we take what happened at the last E3, to be honest with you, they didn't really need to be there, because I didn't see, and the only thing that I saw that was new that actually grabbed my attention was Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2. As controversial as that was at the time, they were the only two things, but everybody knew that these games were in development. Everyone knew that trailer would be coming out. Everyone knew this, and compared to okay, like if you want to talk about in terms of exclusive games, yeah, you know, I think that they had and still have the best lineup of exclusive content, like games and stuff. But other than that, it's like the way that they did it was very. Now I can see what they tried to do. They tried to make it interactive. They tried to make it a thing, and that's cool for the people that was there. But it wasn't cool for us that was sitting watching it while they're taking half an hour break to go move locations. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that was a bit lame, and I get what they were trying to do, but
yeah, no, like if they could have found a way to incorporate like the watchers that are watching it online and wherever on like PSN or like Xbox or whatever, then fine. But they didn't. But they didn't find a way to do that. It was just for people that was there. So it seemed very like, what the fuck are you doing? And I just think that I just think generally, if you don't have anything to show, or all you're gonna do is rinse and repeat from what you did last time, then just don't turn up. Like I'd rather that. I mean, like save your bullets for like next year.
okay.
You know, because come next year, hopefully we would have had Days Gone, and that's one of the exclusive titles out. You know, and maybe they can talk a bit more about, you know, new games in development that we could be possibly seeing for PS5. But yeah, I just think if you don't have anything to show, then there's no point turning up and, you know. But I still feel like they could. I mean, they could still. I mean, I think they probably should still go, but just find a different way to interact with, you know, their fans.
Well, maybe
somehow.
They're planning on doing something completely separate. So
no, but that's what
we'll have to wait and see.
No, but that's what what's it called? PAX. Like, yeah, that's their separate.
PS6.
Yeah. That's Sony's exclusive thing. So maybe they might be saving it for that. Who knows? But yeah.
As soon as they announce something, we'll discuss it.
Yeah. But I don't think it's to do with arrogance. I just think they just literally don't have anything to show.
Just throwing it in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm just you know, talking to myself. Yeah. Even though you're here.
I'm just a ghost, apparently.
Yeah. Anyway.
So final topic. We've adopted this American Black Friday sales,
which is garbage.
It is, because effectively it's the prices aren't that different to normal, really, or a normal sale.
Yeah, because what they tend to do,
everyone goes nuts and starts fights on Black Friday.
Yeah, like acting like wild animals and shit. But like, no, it's the truth. I've seen it live. But what tends to happen is that, like, a lot of companies, they tend to raise their price just before Black Friday comes, and then they drop it back. So basically, you're paying the regular
rare
price.
To get a good deal.
Yeah, it's very rare. But there are some outlets and some companies that provide that good service. Yes,
it's from PlayStation themselves. It's the PS VR starter pack for £179 and it's $99. That to me is a bargain price.
Yes,
for the PlayStation headset, the camera, the PlayStation Worlds, and for the brand new Astrobot game.
Yeah, that's a deal. That's a steal.
That's a steal. It's only available.
That's a crime.
It's available until the 2nd of December. If you haven't got VR, we will talk about it at great length at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
And go in on the VR because we're big fans. Can't wait to see what's going to come up on it. At that price, getting in on the starter pack, it's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely a no-brainer. And last but not least, another thing that we've literally just noticed, our favourite shop to net. Not sponsored.
Yeah, but feel free, to sponsor us if you want.
They've just announced that they're doing a Black Friday giveaway, which is quite an interesting theory. So it's not a sale. I'm sure their prices are good anyway. But they're doing a Black Friday giveaway. So if you follow, like, share and shop on their site between the 22nd and 26th of November, you get to win an amazing bundle which includes the PS4 Spider-Man Limited Edition, the gold PS4
Bluetooth
headset, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, FIFA 19, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout 76, which are all very brand new games. You get to win all of that.
Yeah, we might need to do that too.
They announced the winner on the 26th of November.
Yeah,
but that's a cracker.
Yeah,
Imagine
but
if you win all that.
I know that's probably the biggest. Was it the biggest giveaway that I've seen so far from Shop2Net? Because Shop2Net always do that. Like always provide a good service. We've never had any issues with them. Nope. Was it like my friends used them? And yeah, was it A1 service? So
they do lovely giveaways.
Yeah, well, they always that's what I was saying. They always do really good giveaways. It's a different
approach to Black Friday. It's not it's not an offer. It's a giveaway.
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
You
like,
have to shop with them during that time.
Yeah, well, this is the thing because Shop2Net always do really good deals anyway. They always do really good deals. I think their only competitors in terms of like games and tech and stuff is probably Amazon. But even Amazon's starting to...
Maybe they'll be getting their pre-order for Resident Evil 2 during that time. That'll be my order.
Please. You know, I was talking to Raymond about that and he was saying, yeah, Resident Evil is coming. Oh, I'm so happy.
He's got the collector's
edition. He got the collectors. And what was it? And what killed it is that even he was saying that, yeah, I noticed that even on eBay, that there's people that's pre-ordered it and they're selling it already for like £500, £600, £700. Yeah, it's crazy. So he said that if he wanted to, he could easily make money. Like if he didn't care about Resident Evil, but he's a big fan of Resident Evil. Like he loved Resident Evil.
Good.
So he wouldn't do that. But if he didn't, then he would.
The collector's edition should be going to.
Yeah, it should. I'm fuming. We're fuming. Yeah.
Anyway, that's us done for the day.
Yeah, so anyway, that's us done. I'd like to thank you for watching this podcast. My name is Jay, aka MrGhostProtocol, and this is
Karen, aka Freezergirl77. Don't forget you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter under Sorta Casual Games 2.
Yes.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you like what we're doing. Please.
And that's us out. Freak. What? Fuck, man.